Listen to those incredible people back there. These people are so amazing. And what they don't realize is that I'm holding them up because of this interview, but that's because it's you.
President.
By the way, congratulations on your ratings. I'm very proud.
Thank you very much. Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you, Laura. Take care of yourself.
All right. By the way, some of you may have heard or read that President Trump supposedly held up the entire D-Day ceremony in order to do this interview with me. That is patently false. Fake news. Our cue to end the interview was when we heard the Macron helicopter approaching. And that is what we did. The interview ended before Macron landed.
Does Fox News think that its viewers are all goldfish? This is Trump telling Laura Ingraham that he's holding up the D-Day celebration in Normandy so he can do an interview with her. And then, literal seconds later, Ingraham says that some of you may have heard that Trump held up the entire D-Day ceremony to do the interview, and called that patently false, fake news. Seriously, what do Fox News viewers think when they see that? Are they thinking, that's so great that Trump is holding up the ceremony to chat with Laura, and then 10 seconds later, so typical of the fake news media to suggest that Trump held up the ceremony to chat with Laura. I mean, Fox News traffics so heavily in lies that it can't even keep them straight. To be clear, NBC News' Hallie Jackson tweeted that Trump sat down with Laura Ingraham 14 minutes after the ceremony was set to begin, and that shortly thereafter, an announcement was heard declaring that the program would be delayed. Now, one tiny little reason for the delay could have been that, I don't know, the President of the United States was chatting about Laura Ingraham's ratings with her. But besides the glaringly obvious gaslighting, there's the bigger issue of Trump beating his chest about the power he has over a ceremony to honor World War II veterans for their selflessness, for putting their lives on the line and often losing them to save democracy around the world. And Donald Trump is bragging about unilaterally delaying their recognition. The same guy who took 5 deferments to avoid the draft, who banned trans troops from serving, who has insulted Gold Star parents, who continues to attack a former GOP senator and prisoner of war, John McCain, who bailed on the Armistice Day ceremony because it was drizzling, and who's referred to avoiding STDs as his personal Vietnam. As if it wasn't enough that he's personally made a mockery of our military and its history, to gloat that actual vets are going to be on his time is beyond the pale. Regardless of whether the ceremony was actually delayed because of him, or if they were waiting for French President Emmanuel Macron like Laura Ingraham claimed, because God knows that Trump and Fox News will clutch their pearls and claim to the end of the earth that he would never, ever do such a thing, the fact is that Trump sat down and said that's what he was doing. He bragged that he had the power to leave World War II veterans waiting on the 75th anniversary of the D-Day invasion so that he could sit down for a love fest with some opinion host on a channel that bleeds out sponsors on a daily basis. For the Republican Party, the party of Donald Trump, to ever claim that it is the party of the military, to try and co-opt the entire notion of American patriotism, is as big a sham as Fox News pretending to be a legitimate news source. So Laura Ingraham can continue to treat her viewers like they've got only half a functioning brain, but at some point, even the Fox News crowd has to realize that what they're watching is
patently false. Fake news.